Welcome to 7 Essay Tutorial. We are still on Azure. If you could remember the other time we talked about uh, autofill handle and arrow fill handle, and I explained that to you very well. That is your autofill handle. For example, we say this. Let me just increase the screen so to be very clear. Let me clean the capacity of it. Okay. So we made it clear to you that, for example, these numbers we want them to increment or increase. And it has a lot of ways you can do it. That, for example, here you can decide just copy all or copy some few of them, and then you bring your mouse to it. You see your mouse turn to plus. This is what we call auto fill handle, okay, or you can call it arrow fill handle. I say understand, but you can take it to any length. Let's you see it, the number keep on reading. You have about 1,000,000 plus and you want to write them one after the other, it's going to take all your time. But with this method, you can easily write up to 1,000,000 people. Let's assume that you are a payroll officer for maybe a small company or a big company, and you don't handle their payroll, and maybe that company have over 1,000 staffs, and you want to write down their company ID. How do you do it? You use this autofill handle to make things easy for your arrow fill handle. Any of you can call it autofill, call it arrow fill handle. Okay, it becomes easy for you. We've told you that. So we also show you that you can also use enter key. For example, if I'm writing more, let's say I want to write, I write James here, and maybe instead of me to go instead of pressing enter once, I press enter twice. What do I do to go back? Of course, we told you you can use your arrow key to go back simply like this, or better still, you hold your shift key plus enter, and it's still going to take you back. Okay. Then what if you're typing, maybe after typing James, you put the figure for James, say let's say James is as usual 15 like others, and then you come over to fix the salary. So fixing the hourly worked, you mistakenly went a little bit above that. What do you do to go back? To the same method, you can use your arrow key, your right side to go back, or better still, you hold your shift key and tab, and it's also take you back. So those are what we explained to you before now. Okay, so we've told you that, and we also show you how to copy. That you can copy by dragging. For example, just like arrow fill, if you want to copy this, you can just simply hold it and then drag it, and it will copy for you. Okay, we also explain that to you. Now let's talk about clearing. How you can actually clear something in Excel. Let's assume that this number I want to clear it. I want to clear everything here. And if you remember, Excel has a lot of things. Don't worry. By the time we get to formula, you know that Excel has a lot of formula. You can put a formula on these figures, or maybe you have other things like a website that is embedded on these figures. Okay. Now, if you want to clear them, which one do you want to clear? Let's say you want to clear just the formula. I want this figure and other things to remain. It won't be nice for you to now clear everything and then start typing all the formula, typing everything again. So there is a best way that I always use, which I want to encourage you to use if you want to clear, because that way to separate it and know the one you want to do. What is that best way? The moment you select what you want to clear, let's say you want to clear this, I've selected it. What do I do? I come to home, then I search for clear. If you check, you see that this is clear. Okay, see my mouse, this is clear. This is clear. Now, if you click on the arrow of clear, what do you see? It say clear all, the first one, clear format, like all your formulas, then clear content or clear comment. There's a comment to it because sometimes you can also have embed a comment to this, or you clear the hyperlink. Hyperlink is if there's a website that's attached to it. So you find that this is the easiest way. So the moment you click on any of them, let's assume that you want to clear the hyperlink and then replace another hyperlink. You know the meaning of hyperlink? Of course, if you follow us from Microsoft Word, you understand hyperlink. Okay, situation where you put a link inside this figure. Okay, and how to do it was thoroughly explained on Microsoft Word. Maybe I'll still explain it on Excel, but for now, just understand it. So you can clear any of them. That's how you can use work with clear. Okay. Then what about dragging? Maybe I want to move this item to another place. Of course, I can decide to move James, just control S, and then you go to where you want to paste James and copy it, and then Control V, and that's why I've moved James down here. Then if I want it to go back to where it come from, I use Control Z. Okay, and it will go back, and you double click your mouse so that thing will stop shaking. So this is one method, but there's another beautiful method. I can decide to just click on it. Let's say I want to move James now. Just click and bring my mouse just by the side like this. Okay, You may be a mouse by the side, the mouse turn to what? You see there's an arrow, there's a mouse arrow and something like another arrow like a plus. So hold it like this, you can drag it to anywhere you are taking it to. And of course, it will follow you straight away. Okay, Control Z, you take it back. Now, what if it's a range? I want to move a range. You know what I mean by range? Of course, if you listen to the first class, you understand range. Let's say all of this, you want to move everything here. So just let all of them here. I want to move them to another place. It's very simple. I can use the same method using Control X and then find there and copy and go to where I want them to paste and paste it there. Or better still, I use the draggable. Okay, I bring my mouse to any of it, like any side of it like this, look at it, and then I can easily drag it to anywhere and be paste here immediately. Okay, so all these things make your work easy because when you're working in a small film or a big film, you have a lot of data to work on. And that is why I say data analyst, all these things come in handy. So don't take this class for granted because you have a lot to learn on it. So use Ctrl Z to actually take it back. This is how this is done. Okay. Then for also talk about find and replace. If you remember, I talked about find and replace. Of course, I didn't tell you control that you can use. Instead of moving to find and replace here, you can just click Control H. Just take a look at it, Control H. What do you see? You see find what, replace what. So with this, you follow that same formula I told you before now. So and working with shortkeys, controls helps a lot because it makes your work faster and easier. Okay. So let's now go to the one I told you last that I tried to search for it. I didn't see it. I'll show you in a jiffy now. Since I'm too fast, let me calm down a bit. Okay. I want as many parts possible to understand. If I'm very fast, people won't get it. Okay. So we're talking about what I told you before now. That sometimes maybe, for example, when I bring you to my YouTube channel and we went to the name we use on my YouTube channel. Let me take the name I use on my YouTube channel. I use Tech Made Simple for teachers and students. Tech Made Simple for teachers and students. I just use that. I can be many other things. And I want to bring this one here. I don't want to be writing that all the words here because maybe what I'm calculating, maybe a particular company name, or maybe the company you are working with, the name is long and you don't want to be typing it every time you are writing and you need them all the time. It's very simple. There is a shortcut. So what is that shortcut? So you should come over to your file, you click on your file, then from file, you move to options, click on options. Right there in options, you look for proving. Look at proving. I click on proving. And when I see proving, see auto correct options. And let me explain things for you. This goes a long way in helping you. Okay. Apart from what I want to teach you now, here is where you do all the correct help you to you set all this inside. As you are typing, there's any mistake to correct yourself immediately. Like here saying no words in uppercase, no words that contain numbers, so that contain numbers. So when you put all these instructions, it makes your work easy. So you won't be having they will not be marking everything red for you to come back and start looking at. Okay, so always take your time to go to this place and set it the way you want it. That is, if you become an advanced Excel, maybe you are a data analyst already, you understand all these things very well. That's when you can do this. Okay, but let me just show you part of it. So we'll come over for what we're discussing. I come to this change how Excel corrects and format as you type. So I go to auto correct option. I click on it. And if you check here, this will also give him rules on what he will do and what he will not do. But I come over here and say, okay, I have a very long words that I always make use of every time. I don't want to be typing them every time. So please say, help me to, once I type the shortening name, give it the words. Now, what is the shortening name? Let's say the one I'm talking about, which is technology. I'll say technology stand for, I will use T, technology. For technology made simple, which is M, I use M. You can use any number. I'm just using M. You can use any other words. Made simple for S, I use S. Then for teachers as well, I might even use 4 or I use F. Then teachers and I'll use T for teacher and S for student. What have I write? T M S F T S. But note one thing. This thing you've written, always have it at the back of your head, okay? Because only when you type it, that Excel will help you to complete it. If you didn't type, if you make any mistake, maybe you mix them up in your typing, maybe you miss F with S, or maybe you write, instead of writing T M S F T S, you now write T M F. Any mistake, Excel will not understand it. Remember, it's computer, garbage in, garbage out. So I will now come over and say, replace this thing you are seeing here with this. I will now write the full meaning. Technology, T for technology, okay? Technology. Then the other one is M, made. Please don't rush when you are teaching and don't be in a hurry when they are teaching you. It's better you get it once and for all. S for student, S for student, and technology made simple. We are through with that. Now, next one is for teachers and students. So put your F for, then put your teachers and student. Put your student. If you remember, if you check very well, I didn't put A. A was not represented, but it will still work. Okay. So TMSFTS. I can just copy it at or but I know I will cram it because already what I always use. So always remember that what we are using here, you should cram it, you should remember it, okay? Technology made simple for teachers and students. Yeah, make sure that everything you put there is correct. Then once you're through, you click on add. Okay. If you check, there are so many other words here that already Excel will take exception from. They meant to type in all these words, Excel will take exception from them. I'll add it for you. We are now adding more. So this is how you can add more words. So for your work to, remember our goal, trying to make things simple and easy for you. So you click on add. It has added. You click OK. And you come over here and you click OK. And that is it. Now let's assume that as we are writing, we now go to a place where we want to put our that particular word, maybe our company name or whatever. I will just click on it and then press enter. Okay, TMSF. Just type it. Technology made simple for teachers and students. Then you press enter and it's going to work for you. Okay. Okay. Maybe because I didn't write the A there that make it not to work. But let's see, I went back and put the A, which is the last and. So we will now start it up. We say technology, T for technology, M for made, S for simple, F for T for teachers, A for and S for student. And I press enter. Did you see it? Of course it works. And that is how it works, okay? So if you try the first time it didn't work, maybe there's a little mistake you made. Just take a look at it, go back and correct those mistakes and it will work. And you see what happened? I put everything on uppercase, and that's how I capitalize the whole word. T technology, T capital, made, M capital, simple, S capital, for, F capital, teachers, T capital, the last and A capital, and S for student, S capital. So it will exactly follow your instruction. And anytime I mess something like this, I won't waste my time. Just write technology, I'll just write and stuff. And they didn't want me to correct immediately. And you press enter, it will come up. So all these are ways you can make your work to be very, very simple. Okay. And that is the goal. That is the goal. You want to make your work very, very simple so that you can move on without wasting much time. I think this is how far we can go on this. I've told you how to move data on a share. Remember, this is a share. Anything you do here, you can move data, you can bring data and stuff like that. Okay. Let's see in our next class because we are still working on your payroll. At the end of this class, I should be able to know how to prepare a simple payroll that'll be very easy for you in the simplest way possible. And that also applies to every other thing you are doing. So if you're a data analyst, please open with us and enjoy what we're teaching you. For all of us, kindly give me a thumbs up, like, share, comment on these, ask questions, and possibly join our WhatsApp group. We have a WhatsApp group where we train you on all these things. Okay, so join our WhatsApp so you won't miss anything. And let me tell you, if you subscribe to this channel, too, you won't miss anything. Once I publish anything out, you'll be the first to get it. You go over and learn it, see how this can improve your work, maybe as a teacher, as a student, as an account officer, or what's it called? Those who that work in small places like cashier and the rest of them. Excel is very, very important. Even as a data analyst, you have something to gain here. See you in the next class, and thank you for working around with us.